Right, everyone. So it's Friday night. I'm getting ready to go out. I'm feeling tired, but before I go out, I gotta pregame. And the only way I pregame is with an ice cold Budlight. So good.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Wired here, and I'm back off a 2-day hiatus. My apologies. I really try to upload news every single day. I think there's a lot of important topics to talk about. However, you know, I suffer a little bit from depression, and sometimes it gets the better of me. Sometimes I can't get in the funk, the mood to quite make videos, unfortunately, like that. Maybe some of you can relate, maybe you can't, but you know, I just want to say for anyone who is suffering from depression, feels like they're alone, always reach out to the people that love you. And, you know, if you don't have a great support system, then go watch Avatar: The Last Airbender and listen to a bunch of General Iroh quotes, because that definitely helps me. Wisdom, experience, and it's like a really weep thing to say, but you know, it helps me anyway. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the debauchery that is Anheuser-Busch and Budlight. And an article here from Zero Hedge. Jaw-dropping stats. Reports of Budlight Memorial Day sales dropping by 60% as brand boycott continues, which is huge. And like I said, huge shout out to everybody out there standing on their principles, not consuming this brand. You guys are the real heroes of this story. And that's the only thing that's going to get through these companies, is you vote with your dollars. Memorial Day customarily kicks off summer, and the beer beverage industry generally looks forward to the enhanced sales that come from summer. However, if the recently published reports of Anheuser-Busch sales are accurate, which includes a stunning 60% sales drop during the holiday, the brand position of Bud Light is in freefall. While the impacts do have a regional trend based on consumer boycotts and patterns, when the Daily Mail reports, quote, numbers are suffering primarily due to a decline in Bud Light sales that have reached as high as 60% drop off over the week that ended on Memorial Day, which is huge. Again, that's the kickoff to summer. Unquote. I should have unquoted that before. I'm sorry. We can be certain the executive office, offices of A and B are watching closely. Feedback from wholesalers and distributors to the parent company must be something beyond alarm. And if you've been watching my channel, or even if you're tuning in for the first time, you probably know this, though. Everything is in free fall right now with Anheuser-Busch. You know, they're buying back beer from distributors, from bars, because it's going past its shelf life, which is unheard of. The people who work, at least within the trucking industry, driving, you know, their products around, are getting heckled for driving the trucks. Which, again, I don't suggest anybody ever do that. These people are just, you know, truck drivers are out there, they're doing their job. I'm sure they don't want to be involved in this controversy either. I'm sure not all of them support the ideals that the company is pushing. I don't even think the company supports the ideals the company is pushing. It all comes down to those like ESG scores from, you know, Wall Street, the stock market, all that stuff, but that's a totally another video. Worse still, the forward-looking data trend doesn't offer any hope. Things are getting worse for the parent company. For the week ending May 20th, Bud Light sales across the U.S. fell nearly 26% compared to the same period last year, which is, you know, astronomical. For the week ending May 6th, in-store sales plummeted 23.6%, and the week before that, ending April 29, sales dropped by 23.3%. So we're seeing a decline here. Pretty steadily. This follows declines in sales for the week ending April 22nd, which saw a 21.4% decline. 7 days earlier, the dip has been 17%. So, again, without repeating myself, I'm going to repeat myself, downward incline. The data is showing that U.S. sales of Bud Light are dropping by as much as 20% each week is being uniformly viewed by industry experts as a negative trend that may not reverse itself anytime soon. Beer Business Daily editor Harry Schumacher told Fox News Digital that the whole industry is in shock. They shouldn't be. You know, you go woke, you go broke. They've been saying that since like 2020, 2019. It is safe to say that the Bud Light brand is now firmly connected the image of transgender ideology. As a result, it would appear that anyone who holds a Bud Light beverage is essentially identifying themselves as a transvestite pickle puffer. I don't know if I would say that, but maybe they just don't watch the news. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, right? And that could potentially draw considerable side eyes from anyone in a public place outside the region of San Francisco, California. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's like I like to do California. Very dirty. That's not nice to say though. Mr. Zero Hedge article. That's my job, is to disparage California. Sorry for all you Californians out there. But your state is really woke. And I don't know. I'd be a little nervous to go to it, in all honesty. Anheuser-Busch InBev CEO Michael Ducaris reportedly addressed the ongoing boycott's impact on delivery drivers, salespeople, and wholesalers on a recent earnings call. It is a little bit odd to see AB positioning themselves as victims of their customers. I would agree with that as well. You know, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. You decided to sponsor Voldemort. You decided to put yourself in this position. Then when the controversy came out, you decided to say nothing about it. Nothing at all. No news for weeks. And then when news did come out, you try to roll it out like nothing happened. Then you try to have a CEO release the statement, oh, you know, our poor workers. And I do feel for the workers. I honestly do. I've been in a factory setting. I know how that is. And I can't imagine, as my company wasn't fantastic, but I cannot imagine them committing, you know, an atrocity of this magnitude that's going to trickle down and affect, you know, just people going in doing their jobs and stuff like that. It's terrible. Really is. But another article from the Daily Mail here. Bud Light boycott is costing sales staff up to $2,000 a month as sales tanked as much as 60% over the Memorial Day weekend amid fears good people are going to start leaving brand because they aren't making money. And that's 100% correct. You know, bars, distributors, why are they going to stock this beer if they can't sell it? They won't. I don't know what the shelf life is of beer, but obviously from what we've seen with Anheuser-Busch buying back their stock they can't sell, which is a good faith move for them. I'm not going to denounce that, but they should do that. That's the least they could do. But people aren't going to stock this anymore. Nobody wants to drink it. Nobody wants to buy it. Salespeople working for independent wholesalers that sell Anheuser-Busch beverages are feeling the pain in their wallets of the ongoing boycott of Bud Light following its partnership with Dark Wizard, Lord Voldemort. Sales of Bud Light have declined for 7 consecutive weeks after the product endorsement from the controversial TikToker garnered immediate backlash. The partnership sparked protests and backlash, and parent company Anheuser-Busch has shed $27 billion in value in mere months. And I'm going to put this into perspective. They're going to shed even more than that, because they've already said they're going to triple their marketing in the coming months to try to kick back into the summer sales. And I think it'll be effective somewhat. I don't think the company's going to tank. They're so big, I don't think they really can fail. And I'm sure with clever marketing, some people will come back. But the state of the matter is that Anheuser-Busch got to this point from having such smart marketing. You know, the Real Men of Genius, the Budweiser frogs, all that type of stuff that I can still remember. Even when, you know, Budweiser. I'm a terrible frog. I'm sorry, but I still remember that when back from when I was a kid. You know, watching like football on like Sundays and stuff like that. When I was in short pants yet. You know, reputation takes a lifetime to build, only seconds to destroy, and they're definitely feeling the effects of this. And now they're down $27 billion. In some regions, not all regions, but some regions, they're down as much as 60%, which is humongous. And this is a classic example. You get woke, you go broke. But anyway, that's all I got for you right now. If you wouldn't mind, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps out the algorithm. I really would appreciate it. And thank you for listening this long. And I will catch you all in the next one. Later.